This can change the way that you clean, and today you're able to get home a set of 7, which means you can leave them in each bathroom, you can leave them in the kitchen, maybe leave one in the garage, whatever you need them to be. It's V33-771. The set of 7 pink scratch-free sponges. Only day this month we have it for you on 2 easy payments of $9.24. And there's no reorder on these. Fewer than 1,900 remain, so please do not wait. If you have not tried Scrub Daddy yet, today's a great day to give it a whirl. And if you have tried it, then you know how this can really change up the way we clean things.
I am doing my vegetables.
Yes,
okay?
Oh, well, you're not even you're prepping food.
Exactly, prepping food with a Scrub Daddy. Who knew you could do this? Now no longer do you need to break out the blades. The kids can actually help, because now you can peel your potatoes by putting Scrub Daddy in the cold water. And not only did I take care of the potato skin, and I'm not taking off the actual food, but I also took care of a little zucchini here as well. And It's that simple, that fast, and you're just using cold water, because here's the neat thing. Scrub Daddy changes texture by just changing the temperature of the water.
It's amazing.
Yep, it's not going to scratch the surface. Independently lab tested to not have that stinky odor that a typical double-sided sponge has for at least 2 months. It's not going to smell, and it rinses clean every single time. But to show you how it changes texture by just changing the temperature of the water, I'm going to put 1 Scrub Daddy in the hot water, 1 in the cold water, and watch the transformation that has just taken place. To show that, I'm going to use a 10-pound weight. The one that was in the hot water is now soft and compressible. Perfect for those everyday applications, perfect to pick up those everyday messes, super absorbent. The one that's in the cold water, look at this, Katie.
It
Hard
blows my
as
mind.
a rock, right?
It really...
Look at the difference. It's sitting up there on the Scrub Daddy in the cold water. In the hot water, it's soft and compressible. Now, because it's hard in the cold water, it means that you're able to scrub. So what I did was I turned on this glass top stove.
That's a
I
mess.
burned on browning gravy for at least 45 minutes, mustard, ketchup, and cheese. Because I want to show you how effective, when you put Scrub Daddy in the cold water, how it changes texture by just changing the temperature of the water. It has this unbelievable ability to scrub, but it's never going to scratch the surface.
Well, and that's the beauty. You can use this just about anywhere in your home. You're cleaning faster, you're cleaning easier.
Exactly.
You're rinsing it clean, and you're not going to scratch, and you're getting these home a set of 7 for 2 easy payments of less than $10, and there are no reorder on these pink ones. So if you'd like to brighten up your house for spring with your little pink Scrub Daddies, this is a great day to do it.
So this is mustard, ketchup, cheese, burned on for at least 45 minutes. It's not scratching the surface. We're not using a chemical. The only chemical we're using is good old-fashioned cold water. Not even hot water, but cold water. And look at the difference.
That's fantastic. And just think of all the times that you've reached for something, but you were afraid to scratch a surface. Maybe the old steel wool. Maybe you wanted to take. This is my first. Whenever I got my first Scrub Daddy, this was the first thing I did, because I was so excited I could do it and not harm the glass.
Exactly. Sean Killinger turned us on to this. Because
I
she
did
just
not
got
know
some
that.
wedding gifts. Yeah.
Okay.
And she realized, how am I going to get off these nasty stickers? Not only does it take off the paper in the cold water, but it's also taking off all that gummy residue that's left over that you typically have to use a chemical cleaner or using a knife, which then scratches the surface. But in the case of Scrub Daddy, not only is the paper gone, but the residue is gone, and you haven't scratched the surface.
You're getting a set of 7 for 2 easy payments of less than $10. Just think of all the different ways that you can use this in your home.
Yeah.
Just with hot or cold water, that's all you need to make the difference. And it really can make things so much easier.
And you saw how nasty Scrub Daddy was after picking up all the mustard,
and
the
the
ketchup,
water
the
right
cheese.
now that Scrub Daddy's in.
Well, the reason I'm showing you this is because I'm showing you how it rinses clean, and that you're basically starting with a fresh, clean, bright sponge every single time. And here's the neat thing. Top rack dishwasher safe, so that means you can always start with that fresh, clean sponge. Just put it in the dishwasher with your nightly dishes, and in the morning, your Scrub Daddy is going to come out looking brand new. And then you can just put him on here. If he's wet, and he'll dry in about an hour.
Well, and I was going to say, Scrub Daddy's little smiley face actually serves a purpose because that's a great way to store. You can put your
Exactly.
fingers in there so you're not having to get your fingers all up in that mess.
Exactly, and it's really about form and function. With a typical sponge, you're having to hold on to the outside of the sponge. With Scrub Daddy, with the 2 eye holes, you put your fingers in there, and now you're able to clean things that you never were able to clean before, or get to the bottom of a mug, or clean the sides at the same time. That cute little mouth, also perfect to clean both sides of a serving spoon, or that peanut butter knife. Right?
I just had peanut butter on a rice cake this morning, and I put it in a glass of water so it wasn't yucky when I came home. This would make it so much easier.
And in the hot water, it's soft and compressible, so you can get it into that wine glass, get it into the bottom. But not only is it cute, but it's about form and function as well.
So I believe about 200 have been picked up at this point. You can get this set of 7 home for 2 easy payments of less than $10. They're adorable, and they are super, super durable. They really help get all of the areas in your home clean, and you don't have to really worry about scratching.
You're not. So now we're going to go into the bathroom area here again. Put it in cold water, and it's going to turn into this scrubber that's not going to scratch your tile, but has this unbelievable ability to break down all the soap scum, and your job is done. And I was starting here on wood because I wanted to show you, even on a delicate piece of wood like this, you're not going to scratch the surface. I'm going to show you with a double-sided sponge, you might do that because of the whatever's on that other side of the sponge. But no matter how hard I try with Scrub Daddy, it is not going to scratch that surface. But your typical yucky sponge that smells, remember, this one's independently lab tested to not smell for at least 2 months. And as soon as you start using a double-sided sponge, it's scratching that surface, whether it's your countertops or even your cupboards.
Well, I'll tell you what, there are no reorder on these. Only 1,600 remain. You are getting the set of 7 for 2 easy payments of less than $10. You have one in the kitchen, one in each bathroom, maybe one in the garage. Put it where you need it for easy access to get those areas clean and not worry about scratching. So we will be back in just a moment, but first, we're going to take a listen to Carolyn Gracie, who's getting ready for a little garden party.